Hi, Louis. You have asked me to complete a self-evaluation for my performance review on my soft skills. And so I have put together some things that I think would help you complete my performance review. um, so I would start with the things that you listed, and then I added two that I feel relate tremendously to the work that we're doing. And I will start by saying that, as you know, I joined the company a year ago. I was truly excited to be able to be hired to be part of the team that was going to help develop the customer service support department. It has been a great journey the past year. I have learned so much from you already. And it was impressive that within 5 months you saw I was ready for more and gave me a promotion. Thank you. And it's even more exciting to hear you talk about my future and how you believe that there's just, sky's the limit, as you keep saying. Um, I think that I am very uh, good at knowing that it's a great opportunity for me what you have provided because I am able to learn of all the aspects of the business because I'm under the chief of marketing. And also, I have never felt as valued as you have made me feel over the past year because you acknowledge my contributions and you also believe in how far I can grow. All right. So with that being said, um, communication. Having to assist in developing and leading the customer support department over the past year, I believe tried to do so with effective communication and I have tried to be very graceful when I do that. I have reviewed the methods of communications that we utilize, and we go from verbal to written, and it's mostly because of my recap emails, which you say are so helpful because you say there's so much going on. So, as you know, the following up with recaps of emails has become something that now almost every department is using because they could appreciate how it's helping maintain everybody in the loop with things, everybody's connected, and everybody knows what's going on. It's easier for us to have accountability, as you said, because then we are also aware of who's in charge of what when the deadlines are due. So I think that that's been something that has been beneficial. Um, my critical thinking as being part of the marketing team has been an amazing opportunity to learn and understand the importance of critical thinking. It has been so amazing to develop our Spanish customer support communication, offering translation that includes the scripts that are provided to our bilingual agents. I've also been able to be really good at doing things, coming up with a lot of these little ideas that I come up with too, as far as like how we respond to customers in our Google business platform, how I go about resolving things while still maintaining regulations. And also the numerous times that I've been interacting through different ways that we communicate with the customers via our website, through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. I mean, we're everywhere right now, as you know. And it has been really, really, really awesome to be able to develop the communication that our agents are using within the department, not just for the Spanish translations. I've been able to be a part of developing a lot of the scripts that we use, and then I go ahead and translate them. And I know you told me numerous times how much that's very appreciated. And it's something that I like, that I enjoy bringing to the table. My positive attitude. Um, I'm just a little too bubbly, but I just think that it helps. Not every day is a good day, but every day is a good day to make the best of it. I find comfort in knowing that I can try to make the day better for everyone with a positive attitude. It's not easy to have to deal with unexpected changes or challenges, but a positive attitude has always helped the team, to achieve and conquer it all. And treating everyone with respect and honesty are values that I stand by. As always, I respect, so that we can receive respect. And that goes along with the way, I provide the team feedback. I'm very good at making sure that everybody's comfortable in the way they receive feedback. So I'm like it private, so I know already, I check in from the moment that we are actually interviewing folks. That's one of my biggest things, asking people how they prefer to receive feedback because it's important to understand how people communicate. We're not all the same. Some folks are okay with being told, hey, hold that case, correct so and so. Some people just want me to send a message on Teams and say, hey, just correct that in that case before it gets sent out. With this communication with a customer, we want to ensure that they're receiving the best always. Teamwork. We are in this together. That's my motto, as you know. We're all in this together. We're all swimming together. The team knows that we are a unit that works together and can achieve more this way. I tried to create an environment where everyone feels comfortable and open to give feedback that will help the team succeed. When the conversion goal project came up, I was able to help present this as an exciting opportunity to work together to reach the goal. It was a great to see the team surpass the expected numbers, and it became a fun and healthy competition that was rewarding to everyone. Work ethics. Ethics are important, and I hold high regard to these. Displaying what I want to receive from others is something that makes me feel good. Dedication to my work and the passion I feel for the company and our mission. I will continue to motivate not just my team, but every inside employee I encounter. Displaying the qualities you have come to depend on. And your email reminded me that I am always leading the pack will always be one of my proudest moments. I have been able to come down to adding 2 more to this list that I think were beneficial for my performance review and my soft skills. My dispute resolution skills. As you know, I gained a lot of those from homeless prevention, and I think they've been very beneficial because I have been able to take these and translate them into our industry and being able to resolve customer issues when they're not pleased with the product, when maybe a service they received. And luckily, the department has been able to keep a 95% rate. They turn almost every bad interaction into a positive one. And I am pleased to say that the times that I have gotten involved is because they have escalated to the point that they needed a manager. For the most part, I've been able to provide the team with the tools, the language they need to use. And sometimes, as we know, it's just about listening, so much about listening and being able to meet the person where they're at. So I've been able to implement the skills and to resolve resolution to improve on poor retail experiences. The key is listening. I've been able to use many of my interactions to train the team on how to handle customer complaints and resolve many disputes. As you know, numerous times we've been able to use my own interactions that have been recorded so that folks can understand better how to interact with customers, how to resolve conflict in a way that leaves everyone feeling good and that they'll want to say, hey, so-and-so helped me. So-and-so made it better. And lastly, I went with managing remote virtual teams. Omicron caused a lot of hardships that we had anticipated that we never had not anticipated we would have actually for the holiday season. As you know, shortages and things like that started to become a little harder. Being able to keep the team as spread apart as we could in the office started to become a little challenging. But we were able to successfully move the team, the customer support team, to work remotely without any interruptions to the services provided to our customers. Excuse me. I'm working along with IT to set up our agents and still all be able to work remotely swiftly. I mean, it was literally almost done overnight. I even helped out with installing the VPNs. As you know, I wanted to make sure that all the laptops were ready. They had everything they need, that everything was set up so they can just continue to work without any interruptions to our customers or operations. The employees love being able to integrate together through virtual meets. I created huddles, 10-minute huddles, one for the morning, one for the afternoon. And this gave us a chance to be able to hang out together for a few minutes, catch up on any updates that we might have, information we might to share with each other, and also to see each other interact and just remind each other how much we like working together. So that was something that was very beneficial to all of us. As you know, like you said to me, this was swiftly done. I mean, it's impressive that now we have in place a plan for in case we ever have to send the team to go back remote. And I'm happy to say that we have a team that actually enjoys coming into the office because we have created that environment that people want to be together and they enjoy the interactions we have together. So I would hope that, you consider all the things that I have tried to do to improve. And I am so excited to continue to be a part of this great journey we're on. You asked me to rate myself on all of these categories, and as you know, I am my worst critic. I think that the only reason why people feel like or say to me that I give 100% all the time or 110% is because I always feel like I'm questioning if I'm giving enough, but I also feel like that's the reason that pushes me. And so, as my worst critic, and as someone that doesn't really like to rate myself, I put myself in a 3 in all categories. But honestly, it is because I strongly believe that we have to always work on ourselves to continue to develop as leaders. Learning never stops. And although I believe in my strengths and my hard and soft skills, I believe I continue to work so hard because I still feel like I can continue to develop, and because I should always strive to give 100% and give the best of me. And that's why I think that I gave myself those ratings. Um, I think that perhaps maybe someday I won't be so hard on myself. Um, but I strongly believe that that is the reason why I give so much for myself. So if I was to advocate for myself right now, I would have to say that that's it right there. I'm just trying to give 110% of the time. um, and because of that, it's hard to say like I am highly developed. um, so yeah, I hope that I provided you with some valuable information and that you help me see maybe there's a lot of things that I don't see, and maybe you can help me understand um, why maybe I'm a little hard on myself. um, I will continue to develop the team. I will continue to develop the department. We have a lot of exciting trainings coming up. We're going to be working on some trainings that are related to being inclusive, on effective communication, and we're also going to be participating on some volunteer work, collecting some, being part of a food drive. So we have a lot of exciting things that we're going to continue to work on. I think that the future is really bright, not just for myself, but for everyone that we're working with right now, the team, the company, everyone. So I am excited to see what my next journey, my next step is going to be. Thanks.